Hello.
Hey.
And welcome. I can.
And welcome.
I need to mute myself somewhere on one of the streams. I have it going.
Hold on.
Hey, we like to have an echo here on the show.
Problem. I've got so many.
I turned down Chaz for a second while he mutes the. Okay.
Okay, there we go. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Awesome. As you can see, we have a new system going on. We're making sure everything works. Jeff, if you're in that chat, go ahead and click one of the chats just to show that make sure that works right now. There we go. It shows the bottom.
Oh, it is a foul start.
Who said that?
Listeners, mate. Well, he just said how foul.
Oh, okay. So you said it.
I said I was interpreting his comment.
Thank you, everybody who's joining. Sorry for getting started a little bit late here. Dubsteppin', thank you for resubbing. I really appreciate that. Let's see, who else chats did I miss before we start here? Lister Mates was first, even though Puma Man Redux was here 3 hours ago because I screwed with him a little bit by accident. But yeah, thank you everybody who's showed up so far. We're gonna Righteous Echo. Yeah. We're gonna get it all fixed out. It should go smoothly. It should go smoothly.
Oh, you're gonna give us smoothies?
That is a good question to bring up. How does everyone like the new setup? I should probably move that chat down a little bit so it's not covering Chaz, but no. Why isn't it there we go, move it down a little bit, there you go.
Perfect.
You will see, just to give a little showcase to everybody who's watching right now, we now have multiple screens. This is the normal screen where people see each other, and then we have the battle map. Yeah, and this is the battle map over here. Yay! And if I ever want to show you my dice, I can roll it on there like that. Yay! So, a little neato thing, but that doesn't matter for now, because for right now...
Dude, I think you spend more on this than the second sequel to Avatar.
Oh!
No, I wasn't trying to be a bird.
I can't hear Jeff.
I think it looks really good. I'm trying to say, look at the fancy setup. Is what I'm trying
Greg,
to say.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear Jeff.
You can't hear Jeff? Hold on.
Valis is the worst character I've ever seen play. He's such an asshole.
Let's see. What about now?
We're secretly planning to kill Valis.
Nope.
No.
In this session, folks.
Chaz, can you hear Jeff?
Don't tell him.
Yes, I can. I can hear everybody.
I can't hear him.
Put in the chat the ways we should try to
deafen
eliminate
you.
him.
Now undeafen you. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
You just can't hear anyone else?
I can hear you and I can hear Chaz. Like, I cannot hear Jeff.
Oh, just Jeff. That's weird.
Yeah.
What do you have against Jeff?
Nothing.
That's what. Well, because he knows we're plotting against him.
I guess try
Try
refreshing your screen real quick.
Me?
And
Okay.
just see if it somehow comes
What was
back.
that, Chaz?
Did you say something, Chaz?
He was whispering to me,
Ah, okay.
or somebody.
He was whispering sweet nothings. Oh, you're back.
Yes.
And you're back at the bottom. Say something,
Yes.
Jeff.
That's where you belong, on the bottom.
Oh.
I guess that means you heard him.
Yes.
All right. The next martial art moves for Alani is Sloppy, Sarlacc, Slide, Smear from Anvek.
Wow, that's some alliteration.
And that's Anvek for you. He figured out how to get his Twitch account working so he can do channel points. So beware, everybody.
Oh no.
Okay.
So anyways, oops. There, I can bring it up. I keep forgetting I can bring it up. So anywho, to get things started, to go over everything real quick, you can find more of me here, where you are, wherever you're watching. Just watch at other times. For other people, like Jeff, you can find him on Super Geeked Up on YouTube. which will be a nice logo at the bottom next time. Sorry about that. I don't have that set up right now. I have it with an overlay and, lame. Do I have it? There you go.
I see there's 3 links for the Zone show, but none for us.
You get 1. No, but we'll have them. I'll probably put them down at the bottom left and bottom right of the main screen there. So it'll be a good place for them. You can find more of... and sorry, that was Super Geeked Up. He also has a book that just... it just shipped, right?
For Kickstarter backers,
For Kickstarter backers. And then available in March sometime.
Tales of Monstrosity, Monsters, Myths, and Miscreants. Yep. So January 1st, if that's... we're excited for that. And you can get it wide probably in March.
March. Okay. Cool. Oh, there you go. Listener Mates put it into chat, which means we can do this.
Oh, I was trying to do it at the same time as you were.
Oh, that's funny. That's interesting that it didn't clear out each other, so that's good. So you can find more of Cyber Symbiosis at the bottom. He didn't put his real name down there. That's fine. You can just call him Valis. But Woody, Cyber Symbiosis, whatever you want to call him, at Cyber Symbiosis on just about any social media platform.
Yes.
He has a social media manager that may or may not be directly related to him. But
well, not a blood relative.
that would be awkward.
And not an AI like Greg.
Right,
No.
But yes, and your website is miniaturedragon.com, right?
That's correct. That's
Yeah.
correct.
So check him out there if you want to see more of his stuff. He has a webcomic and a core rulebook coming out that's whole backstory is using the webcomic, so that's fun.
Yeah, we're hot and heavy trying to have that ready by March.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you can find more of
Your
Chaz.
sex life, Woody.
Yeah.
What was that?
We don't need to hear about your sex life. It's hot and heavy.
Yeah.
We can find more of Chaz every Friday at 10:30 on this show. So tune back next time if you want to see more of Chaz. He's here every day.
Every Friday?
Every Thursday. Whatever. Who are you? What am I? I'm lost. Oh, God. But with that...
the best start ever to the show.
Yeah. With that, I think we'll go ahead and get into it. I want everybody to know I made an awesome intro for this, and it got copyright struck. I don't know why. It wasn't stealing D&D, it's Dynamite, but for some reason they copyright struck it, so I'll have to think of a different one. I can't play it here, or the roll.
A YouTube channel I follow, they got a copyright strike on the song they wrote themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Their channel got almost shut down over it, and they had to no, we wrote this song. It's our song. We performed it.
Thank you, Lister Mates. Lister Mates understands. Yeah, I don't want to take a chance. YouTube's super aggressive with that.
Yeah.
It's good and bad. I mean, I understand it. So, anywho.
Can we get a recap? Because I don't know what the hell
happened. To go over what happened last time.
We got money.
Lots I
knew we captured the one guy.
Yeah. You all decided to infiltrate the Nova Blades. You were working under for Kai from the Corellian Scoundrels in order to... Corellian... the Scoundrels. I'll look up their full name in a second because my brain is not working. But anyways, you worked with Kai to basically spy on all the other gangs in the area, including the Kurita Syndicate, the Kanawan Syndicate, and the Nova Blades. You decided to start with the Nova Blades, seeing that they were a bit down on their luck, you may say, but really you found out that their leader, Havoc, was selling all their assets. I don't think you found out who he was selling them to or what for.
We found out that he was selling a bunch of stuff to the Corsairs.
That's right, you did. You found out there was selling a bunch of stuff to the Corsairs, and that the that he was looking to buy a ship, and he hadn't finished buying it yet from the Corsairs.
Thank you, Puma, by the way.
Oh, what did he... Oh, inspiration to Alani, or Jeff, as some people call him.
By the way, Greg, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
Uh-oh.
That was right. I can't hear him again.
It's not me.
It was me, actually.
Was it? You're terrible.
She's taking a vow of
power I
silence
have to stay
as
only.
part of her monastic order.
All I gotta say is exploit all powers is if it brings value to the stream.
I guess you can't hear me again, huh?
Should I try refreshing again?
You can't hear. Oh, that is so weird.
Piece of. I'm just kidding.
Wait, you really can't hear Jeff?
I cannot hear Jeff. No.
That is so weird. Yeah, Try restarting real quick, refreshing.
Okay.
One more time.
That was weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And Kat, you
don't-
cannot walk right there. That's my dice pad.
Yeah, Anvik knows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a channel point to make your cat do that?
So
because people would be spending that.
yeah, Art of the Roll. I don't know who's speaking for Art of the Roll right now, but they're very excited about Trinket being on there.
Yeah.
Chaos Kitty, as Crinsan says. That's right.
Yeah, and you making Trinket dance.
So anyways, you came up with a plan to infiltrate the Nova Blades. You did it by selling Alani along with Lani, not to be confused with Alani. Lani, the prostitute, you walked with her into the Nova Blade compound as a new potential prostitute for the area. You went up to Havoc's rooms. I think Valis tried to get in multiple ways and almost gave up on getting into the place, but eventually found his way in through the vent system, and Kai just snuck his way in.
But I also like that the guards would see him try to get in. I'm like, what are you doing? And then they would just let him walk away.
Yeah, they weren't very
I'm not
vigilant.
They knew better.
They saw Valis's disappointment and decided that he's had enough torment. Oh man.
Forced jumping.
So anyways, you all eventually converged. You put Havoc, the temporary leader of the Nova Blades, no longer now, to sleep on his bed. Wow, that's a good one. Valis knows how to vent. The Havoc right now is still on the bed sleeping. You have Lani under the bed hiding from the battle that just occurred. And a fight broke out among all the rest of the people. Some of them not getting involved, some of them getting involved based on your roles and your setup. And you convinced you took down one of the snipers. You convinced the other to basically stand down, and he made the other one stand down. So that's where we left off. I do not believe you got any of the snipers' names, but
No.
But we are at that standstill. If you remember the warehouse, it's basically a large warehouse type room about 3 stories up, and against the back is a wooden balcony with rooms on the second floor in the back. You all went up the stairs, and you're up there on the balcony right now in front of the rooms, having just finished this fight.
So wait, the fight's over, right? Everybody
is
the other-
Yeah.
We ended it right after because it was getting late.
I think one of them surrendered and the other one left. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm
Yeah.
not paid enough money for this.
Yep, one of them
Yep.
just left. Your role wasn't good enough to get him to stay, but it was good enough to get him to give up and leave.
Okay.
Okay.
That is acceptable.
Quick recap. Isn't Ilani injured? I know that Havoc is pretty badly injured. I wondered if Ilani was too.
Havoc is, you started out persuading him just to go to sleep, and then Valis actually casted sleep on him, and so he's gone for 8 hours because that's the duration of your persuasion of your suggestion spell. Force
It was a
course.
combination of both of our stuff because I think I actually knocked him out with
He was
with my
just trying to
mind.
sleep with the
Yeah.
force course, but
Yeah.
you actually made it so he could, and so now he's asleep for 8 hours.
Yeah, I knocked him out, and then I'm barely hurt because I rolled really well for my second wind.
So yep.
So yeah, so I've only got two points down right now.
And you were asking if Alani's hurt?
What?
Well, I just come
Yeah,
in like
I thought
not-
Ilani took
I was,
damage.
but since I assumed the fight was over, I reset my hit points because I thought we were going to do a rest. I just assumed because the fight was over.
We'll deal
So
with
I
it
don't-
if we have to, if something happens, but I don't
Sorry.
think
I
anything
didn't-
will happen.
I don't know exactly what it was at.
Yeah.
Well, if we need it, I have a health pack for you. That I can.
We'll deal with it in
inject
case we need it. If we
slap
need
you
to.
with.
But yes, what was that guy's voice? The sniper guy. He says, "So, what are your intentions?"
To run this place way better than Havoc did.
You are running it, then.
Sorry, Greg, I didn't catch
Officially,
that.
yes.
You are running it, then.
We are now.
Yes, officially. Yep.
Hmm.
You still have a job.
Who do you work for?
We work for ourselves. We work for the team. We're here to keep this place from falling apart. Because this piece of shit and kicking Havoc was selling you guys out.
Hey, why are you asking so many questions? Aren't we the ones in charge now?
Havoc kind of groans, but doesn't wake up.
I didn't kick him that hard.
That's why I didn't wake up, I guess. Paul redeemed Get Valis to make an obscure reference at some point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if we don't catch it, you have to point it out.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll come up with something.
Okay, well,
Something appropriate, topically appropriate.
So what is it you would have us do now?
Well,
okay.
that's a good question, actually. Take the night off.
That's
Good,
a
we're
martial
so
art
good
move.
at this.
No,
Listen.
That's a martial art move.
Yeah, duck you, me.
All right.
That's a foul move.
Tell you what. Why don't you
is.
take the night off? Come back in the morning.
All of us. He looks down at the Weequay that did not enter the fight that are on the bottom floor.
Well, maybe not everyone, right? Maybe
No.
some people should guard the place.
Yeah.
Valis, I don't feel you've thought this plan out beyond capturing Havoc.
Okay. Wait. All right. Fine. Pause. Back up.
Look,
Okay, Alani starts walking backwards. Why am I backing up?
Yeah.
Alani would do that.
Yeah. We need to guard Havoc. Make sure he. Well. Okay.
yeah,
We are going to have a private conference in the office here. You're guarding the door.
You're pointing to the sniper guy? Okay.
Yeah, just
Don't be eavesdropping on us.
Yeah, give us a few minutes to consolidate some things.
Oh,
It'll
Lonnie, you can come out of the bed now, out from underneath the bed. Are you okay?
Yes, that was an interesting experience I did not expect. I think my employer is not going to be the most happy, though.
But now,
well,
don't
none of
it's
us
better because
expected
we're in
it, but
charge.
Oh, you will be.
We'll make sure we'll get you the money you were going to make today.
Yeah, you're going to be compensated. You haven't lost your job. Don't worry.
The sniper guy says,
By the way, my name's James. James Von Buford.
James,
What? Is this an alias? What kind of a name is that?
sniper.
I am told it is refined. I try to be refined.
fine. As he smiles, and you see like yellow teeth, one's missing.
James Von Buford,
Yes.
Is this a channel point name?
No.
as in Ice Pirates Buford.
I have no idea. I
Oh,
made
there's
this
a
module a
reference.
long time
Are you
ago. Don't
referencing Ice
question it.
Pirates? I love that movie.
Yeah.
Which one?
So, does he have really dark skin?
No, it's kind of pale and dirty.
Oh, okay. Because the reason why Buford was a black robot was because he was supposed to be perfect.
Oh wow, I agree, Lister mates.
Yeah.
But that's also a martial arts move.
Everyone knows that Han shot first is a martial arts move.
Yeah,
Okay, good. I got a lot of them to work in now.
yeah.
All right.
I actually need to pull them up. I don't have them up, but yeah.
All right,
so
guys.
you head into
Telepathic conference.
there's 3 rooms. 4 rooms up here. You got the main room with Havoc, where he has his own personal console there. You have the security room, where one of the snipers was, and you have what looks to be some type of storage, perhaps, and then you have a general bunk room for people to rest or sleep here.
Okay.
What was Kapow? That was interesting.
That was
Yeah.
just people putting. You usually didn't see them because I was using Restream, but now you do. It's little emotes that people put on Twitch. They just show on the screen and bounce
Oh,
around.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Is the security room, are the cameras working?
You want to go check the security room?
Well, I'm saying maybe we should be in there if we can keep an eye on the building at the same time.
Yeah,
Well,
you can
we-
look at the security room. Some of the cameras are working.
Well, we need access to Havoc's terminal, and we got to guard him.
Okay, so he's gonna
Oh,
stay
right.
in Havoc's room. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think he'll stay here
So
for now.
Alani, you take a quick look in the security room, and you see like some of the screens are off and some of them are on. It looks like maybe half the cameras around the place are working. There's definitely dead zones.
Yeah.
Okay, James Von Buford, whatever your name is, out you go. We got to chat.
Yeah.
All right,
Watch
Is
the
that his
door.
name or no?
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, I got it right.
My friends call me Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy. Watch the door.
Why do your non-friends call you?
James Von Buford.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy. Okay, so I'm going to use my telepathic abilities to allow us to communicate without speaking. It's going to look really awkward, but we're having a really spirited discussion.
What are you doing with Lonnie? Keeping her there just to watch you guys stare at each other?
I'll let her know what's happening.
Okay.
She can stay in there.
Okay.
Yeah, she can stand there. Here, sorry. Here's a book. All right. So our plan really extended no further than capturing this guy, and we got to try to sell him tomorrow. But we don't really have a plan for running this gang.
Puma Man Redux, I did miss your inspiration. Sorry about that. Thank you. Chaz. But Chaz caught it.
So, do you guys want to run a gang?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, weren't we sort of supposed to turn this over to Kai?
Yeah.
Oh,
Could
yeah.
we maybe be?
Let him run it.
Could we? Well, yeah, but maybe we could just sort of run it in his stead. You know, he gives sets the direction, and we carry out the plan for whatever he wants.
Well, we could be the transitional management team.
Okay, that's fine.
Can it be a gang
So-
where we rescue small animals and do other good deeds?
You know, the current staff might not be okay with that every day.
Oh, like they were okay with Havoc here screwing them over?
Well, they didn't know he was screwing them over.
I don't know. Your buddy there complained a lot about it.
Some
Well-
of them did appear to know, and
Some of them-
or I wouldn't say they know. They suspected.
Yeah. Well,
A little different. Yeah.
okay. Well, do we have access to his terminal and his accounts and everything?
Sure. It is currently locked out though, but someone could roll a technology if they want to try to. get through it.
Oh
The-
boy.
Does he have a like a palm print thing that we can put his hand on it?
No, he has a
or-
sticky note on his screen. It says password.
With the A?
You're kidding me.
No, I mean yes, I'm kidding.
Yes, he is kidding.
and the A,
Okay.
the A is like the ampersand.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna first make an attempt. I've got +2 on my technology proficiency, so let's see what I can.
You
do
might be
here.
the best one here.
He's better than me.
Hold
Facepalm.
on.
I'm gonna give
No.
him a D4.
No,
to that
18
roll.
+2, 20.
Oh wow, yeah, easy enough. His password was I like Twi'lek, and you type that in, and his screen opens up. You have access to his files. Looking through a bit, some cursory things. You see that there was an inventory list, which he seems to have moved onto his personal computer. Yes, password is 12345, same as my
Yeah.
luggage. But you look through his files and you see that most of the inventory, if not all of it, is sold off. It is going to an
Yeah.
account at the Corellian Corsairs, I think is what they're called. No,
All right.
the Corsairs. I have it. Wait, I actually wrote it. But yeah, you see it's going to the account with the Corita Corsairs, and
So-
to buy a ship, it's a nice Corvette, and it's a bit. He has maybe 5,000
be a
credits
67.
less. He's very close to buying it.
Wait, he only needs another 5,000 credits?
It would seem so.
Oh, how much? We've got half that.
So does it tell us his total amount he has?
Yeah. You look through it, and based on it takes a bit of time, but Kwai is able to go through all the sales he did and how much he's transferred over so far, and it totals to almost 30,000.
So he's got
Okay.
30,000 in the bank, so to speak.
Yep.
Okay, so and we can
Okay,
just skim
so-
that money.
You also see
Yeah.
a recent transaction of 1,500 credits to the Corsairs, and it has been rejected and returned. And you can actually extract it from the console if you want to your own accounts.
Yes, please. Let's do it.
Yeah. So let's get it.
Wait a minute. Should we just be taking this money?
We're gonna get off. We're getting off this planet. That's what we're doing.
Well, that's good. Didn't we say we're going to give some of the money to Kai? And didn't we just promise these people we're going to take care of them?
No, actually, Kai agreed to let us have all the money.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's really only one thing we have to do. One thing left we have to do with Kai. He asked us to bring in Grimegris because Grimegris was going to be going with the Corsairs to peddle his goods.
Thank you for
that's
saying the
right.
name.
So,
Wait. Weren't we supposed to go with him just to spy on the deal?
we didn't say whether we were going to or not. That's the beauty of this. We didn't say that we were going to. He just asked us if we were interested. So we could show up and just, take him, before he goes through his next deal, get the ship, and then we also promised Lonnie to get her off planet with us.
Yeah. Oh no, we're definitely doing that, and we also have a Trandoshan pilot that we keep forgetting exists.
No, she's been hanging out in the bar, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so I bet if
she hasn't left the bar in 2 days.
Lady.
Yes, lady. I bet if we turned Havoc over, we'd have enough money to get the ship. So, I feel like I'm a bit unclear about what we're doing with Grimegris because I thought we were going with him to find to like go with him for the deal, whatever he was doing with the Corsairs.
He was going to try to use the Creative Corsairs to ship his smuggled goods.
Right.
Or, sorry, his food stuff.
Yeah.
Which he found out was laced with some type of something.
Yeah.
He was going to try to ship it through the Creative Corsairs instead of using the Carillion Run Scoundrels, which Kai is the head of.
Yeah, and Kai wanted us to find out what that was all about.
He just wants you to find out the deal and try to convince him not to if you can, but and to bring him to him in case so he can do a counter offer possibly.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's easy. But we have Havoc. We need to get Havoc. The government has a bounty on him.
Right.
Yes.
Well, that's
so you can on your data pad you can pull up the bounty network. You can go into that and it'll ask you to scan him and all that kind of stuff.
Well, let's do it.
So
We don't
go
have
ahead
a
and
fob, right?
yeah, you take out the little. No, that's Star Trek. But yeah, you put your pad over him and you scan him.
I like the spelling, by the way, of lady face slap.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Addy ass slap. It sounds like Frank from what was that movie? Martin Short. And whatever. But yeah, you scan him and it looks to be pending. It could take a bit of time for it to go through the network and confirm it. You looking for something?
Yeah, I just realized my work keys aren't hanging up on my desk.
You might want to go
Very
look for
important
those.
to this game, folks.
No, it has nothing to do with our tonight. But I'm like, that's a no shit moment.
All right.
Okay.
So you're saying we have to wait about the bounty?
Yeah,
Well-
it looks to be pending. It's taking a bit of time to go through. It actually shows you a little message with a spinner and says, "Please give this like 1 minute to 1 day time."
Well, that's quite a gap in time.
Even
All
in the
right.
future,
Okay, so-
those messages still suck. All right, pass.
right.
Whatever.
So
I didn't say future.
Should we just store Havoc with Kai for now while we go talk to Greg?
I guess.
I'm always calling him Greg.
Well, it's nighttime. We need to watch him.
Oh, right. Let's go to sleep.
Well, okay. So I took an ability where I only need 3 hours to get a long rest.
Okay.
So if you guys want to take a break, I'll take the first. I mean, you want to watch him first? I'll just crash for 3 hours and then get up and then cover the rest of the night. But we need to say something to the guys downstairs. We can't just ignore them. So
About this time, you see AKA the other guy walking in with a few other Weequay stragglers and a human.
Yes.
And the human, you said?
Yeah, it looks to be 3 other Weequay and a human.
Okay. Do you guys mind if I go talk to him?
Oh, your buddy? Sure.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll step out into the hall then and talk to him out in the hall.
Okay.
It's like, hello, gentlemen.
2 of them seem to have gone back to Bazak and playing Bazak. The other and some others watching them. The sniper's leaning against the railing, waiting for you all to finish your talks. And AKA the other guy says, "So I see you have done what you have said. Very impressive."
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna fix things around here for you guys.
Back to its old glory, I see. No.
That is the plan. But we got to deal with some stuff while we consolidate and get things organized. So, so the guy that I would be dealing with, he was what was his name again? Which one was it again?
Akka, the other guy.
Akka the other. Okay.
Right.
So, okay. So, answer me this: was one of you guys in charge of the men, or were you all taking orders just from Havoc?
Well, we basically took orders from Havoc. Some people listen to me. Generally, the orders came through Jimmy up there.
Okay. So, here's the deal. Right now, as of now, I want you to take charge of the men for the time being.
No, you're talking
orders,
to me.
Yes. Orders may still come from Jimmy, but I want you to be in charge of keeping order and keeping things running smoothly with the guys until we can get some things sorted out and how things are going to shake out.
All right, we'll continue to do the type of business we did before.
Yes, but we do need some assistance. So tomorrow we're gonna have a meeting, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna line up what the current business is. And when you take over, the last thing you do is make changes. So we're not gonna make waves. We're gonna assess the business, and we're gonna figure out how to keep things running while also improving and adding to what we do.
Right. Business as usual, I guess.
That's the plan. So, if you guys post watch, don't change that, but yeah, it's just a regular day. We'll see you guys in the morning.
All right.
Just as a reminder, this is a bit of a sandbox, so every lead I give you doesn't need to be taken. But Jimmy will come up to you and tell you,
so Havoc wasn't exactly the most, he didn't take care of things very well, and he let some problems just fester.
Yeah, I figured. What problems do we need to sort out?
Let's see. Well, there's a guy in the market. I have to go look up his name. I forget what his name was, but he stopped paying back his loan.
Oh.
There's
Are there records of it in the computer?
Yeah. I can go there. It's in the security room.
Okay.
Of course, the Nova Blades have gotten a bit of a reputation of being a rundown slop house these days.
Right.
Not exactly a short-term problem, but there's also a company that they stopped selling some of our wares that we were acquiring from a different vendor.
I see. Okay, so default cut. So lost customer.
There's also we had some. There was a merchant who was selling some low-grade spice, but he was doing it without any of the gang's consent. We found out, and we've been blackmailing him ever since. But recently, he's stopped paying.
Okay. Stop paying blackmail money.
it's a gang.
All right.
Also, it hasn't
lay
been
down
dealt
with dogs,
with,
you get up with fleas.
Right.
I think
the guy who walked out earlier you were talking to, plus two of the ones down there, I think they have their own little side gig going, trying to get extra money and take it for themselves.
Well,
From
nothing
our
wrong
other
with having a side gig. So, but it probably depends what they are.
I think the protection money we get from some people, they're just taking it and not giving the whole thing back to the Nova Blades.
Oh, okay.
That's not good.
That's a different thing. Okay. Right.
He kind of
okay.
ignored all those. I've been keeping a list.
Yeah. Well, he was.
But did you check it twice?
They were naughty and not nice.
Well, Havoc was just didn't care. He was just going to take all the money and run, and then leave you guys out hanging out to dry, which is not how we're going to do it.
That's right. Aka, the other guy, is a great. Oh, why didn't I think about that? I should have given him the Sean Connery accent.
I know.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Wait, is that a sub-commander or a sub-commander?
It is a commander of a sub.
Oh.
Because one of those is a Romulan.
Oh, yes, that's true. They
Yeah.
had sub-commanders.
But this is Star Wars, so it's not that.
It's also not Red October, but
No, but who cares? It's Sean Connery.
true. He breaks all boundaries.
Oh my God, he is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got a list of things here, huh? How many of those is going to get me dark side points?
Your accent is succulent Chinese meal? Is that the accent?
Yes, it's a protester from the 80s who was not protesting. He was an actor who's being arrested, and he started doing this funny bit as he's being arrested. But she wants me to do his voice.
I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, he's being arrested, and he's like, "Is it a crime to have a succulent Chinese meal now?" As he's being carried out. It's pretty funny.
Was he having a succulent Chinese meal?
Yeah, he was. And then he turns to one and says, "Stop touching my penis." What the hell?
They were touching his penis?
That's what he said. I don't know.
Okay.
What was he protesting?
He wasn't protesting. He was just being arrested. They actually wrongly arrested him, which is the funny thing. He wasn't actually the one they were trying to arrest.
They got the wrong guy.
And he just happened to be an actor. And then he saw the press outside, so he started putting on this scene.
This is the greatest audition of all time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But anywho.
Okay. So. All right. Well, we just need to get to the night and start over tomorrow.
Based on everything that's occurred, the night will go fine. You're staying just in the compound there in the Nova Blades. You can stay on their bunks. They're okay.
Yeah. So Lonnie is supposed to get paid. How much does she get paid for being a lady of the evening?
She was expecting 15
credits or 1,500 credits.
15 credits.
Seriously?
Oh my
That's
goodness!
Oh,
You guys have a lot of money.
We gotta give her more than that.
Give her 50. Okay. All right. Fine.
50.
So how often were you with Havoc?
Oh, he had me come over once or sometimes up to 3 times a week.
Okay, so we'll pay you for 3 times a week. We're not going to take away your income. As long as we're here running the show, you still have the same job that you were expecting.
Oh, okay. Would I be expected to do the same type of job?
You can come for martial arts practice with me.
Yeah, you're coming for martial arts practice.
Now I'm being paid for it.
Yeah, you come here. You're going to get trained to defend yourself, and just have a break. Just
I don't know what to say. That is possibly the nicest thing anyone's done for me on Raiders Cove.
Well,
maybe after a couple of weeks we can, move you up into being an administrative assistant kind of thing.
Yeah.
You deal a lot with paperwork and stuff, but
of the
nothing
Nova Blades.
nasty.
Well, for us,
the reformed Nova Blades.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you could if you want to, you could stay here and work for Nova Blades, or you can still come with us if that's what you want.
Yeah, that offer's still on the table.
Yeah.
I got some options. I'll think about it. You are the sweetest people I've ever met, I have to say.
Take your time.
Oh, thank you. At least
putting you in
or three
mortal
of us
danger.
Yeah, but don't tell anybody. What we have to tell people is that we're ruthless sons of bitches.
Yeah. Or daughters of bitches.
Okay. You don't have to roll persuasion for that or anything because there's no reason she wouldn't do what you want. So,
Yeah.
okay, I will.
We literally threw money at the problem.
Yeah. Eventually, the familiar pimp will come and pick her up, and she will leave and
Okay.
go back.
So she gets the 15 that she reports to her boss, and then skims the other 35.
As far as you know.
Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, we'll make sure to pay her out of the 30,000. God, that's probably insignificant money. It's probably not even worth accounting for.
What is the fridged?
Oh,
Oh, oh God, that's horrible. Fridged is when you murder the girlfriend in order to motivate the hero. It because when they first launched Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern, here's my third reference for the night. He came home one night to find that the supervillain had murdered his girlfriend and shoved her in the refrigerator.
Oh. Okay.
That was the launch of him as the Green Lantern.
Yes, that was like in like the first 5 issues or something, and so
Wow.
like to get him, out the door and like not be tied down, to the ball and chain. But it was pretty horrible, and it started an entire meme. I'm sure the writer was so proud.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, actually, before the pickup guy leaves,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell him that she's to report back here regularly 3 times a week, and I'll set up a schedule, whether it's, I don't know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday kind of thing. And
Okay.
And you better treat her well.
Yeah.
Are you trying to intimidate him? Is that what's going on?
I'm
let's
saying
not
that
go
a
overboard
friendly.
here.
Oh, his friend. Okay. That's
Slight,
She's
well,
a real good girl, if you know what I mean.
Not
We
that
want
he-
her in
he-
good shape.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think we have any evidence that he's not, though, right? So I don't
No, not yet. So, anywho, what happened to my hair? Whatever. What's
That
the
doesn't
morning
happen
comes?
Okay, so we had a long rest.
You had a long rest.
Yeah.
You get all the hit points back, 'cause that's how D&D works. And
Get my focus back.
you get all your focus back. You actually get that back in 15 minutes.
Short. Oh, not short rest. I thought.
Yeah,
15
I think it's actually 15 minutes if I remember right.
I get my superiority dice back.
Yep.
All right.
And the day is yours still.
All right. Who shows up to challenge us for leadership? Because we showed weakness.
No one.
You took out Havoc. It's going to go a bit of a ways for now.
Okay, good.
It's probably going to depend on what you do with these.
Did we get a message
Well,
from
yeah,
the
we
bounty?
have to figure. I mean, he's woken up by now. We have to figure out how to get.
Well, I'm
Has the
assuming-
word come
all right,
back
can we-
yet from the
can we-
from the
can we-
bounty?
Can we say that we tied him up or something? Obviously.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
You have
shackled-
unlimited time. You can basically take 20 on it, and
Yeah,
And gagged him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the shackles and the ball gag.
you wake up, you
Okay,
found he peed himself.
Is
That's
this
okay.
BDSM now? Like, what are we doing? Can we just use a cloth gag?
No, it has to be degrading.
Anvik's so mean.
Yeah. Did we hear from about the bounty?
You look up, you open up the bounty network, and you look, and it did give you a reply.
What is it?
And that reply was,
It said it gave you a drop off. It's
Where's
okay, so let's get into the drop
coordinates.
off.
It
Is
is.
it on planet?
It is on planet. It looks to be outside the city, interesting enough. And it's
Okay.
You cross-reference it with a map of the area, and it seems to be in middle of nowhere. And it's and just shows the drop-off. It does say to bring it. It gives you a time as well. It shows
Okay.
later in the afternoon.
What do we
Okay.
know about? By the way, this is funny though. She walked in on the ball thing. I think ball and gag.
Oh.
What do
Okay,
we
so-
know about? Is this bounty network like a reliable thing?
It is. It's a bit like
Reputable thing, I guess I should say.
the reputation. If you go to somewhere where it's very populated, it's very reputable because you have a lot of people keeping it clean. When you get out in the middle of nowhere, it's a bit like Craigslist used to be.
Oh, great.
So it's the place where you go to get hooked up with people that also have the same sexual disease as you.
Is that what it was used for? What did you use Craigslist for?
Gee,
Jesus
what
Christ.
is Woody doing?
I happened to go look one day, and that was just full of that.
Woody's been places.
Okay, so.
Well, we should be prepared, I think, guys.
Oh no, down. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Hey, look, they can actually talk across platforms now.
Okay, so.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, how much is the bounty for?
2,000.
Okay, that will almost get us into our own ship. So, all right. Okay, so how's about we have Jimmy come out to be our sniper on the hill and to cover us, and we offer him a bonus if he has to protect us to get us out of there alive.
Well, let's give him some extra money anyway, so he doesn't shoot us.
Sorry, I missed half of that, Josh.
Let's give him some extra money anyway, so he doesn't shoot us.
Yeah, like we say 500 credits if like 200 credits if he to protect us, 500 if he has to protect us.
So 200 for coming and an extra 500 if he has to take action.
No, an extra 300 if he has to take action. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to have enough for the ship anyways. We still need to do another job, so we might as well pay for protection.
Okay. You can offer Jimmy that, and he'll say, you don't have to convince him. He'll say, oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, good.
That's a lot of money.
All right.
Okay, do you guys have any vehicles, like land speeders or any vehicles around here?
Okay, so, yeah, I was about to ask, we need a car. 30,000.
I think we might have a
Another
speeder.
1,500.
It can fit maybe
A
two
speeder.
people. Like
That's
it's like
it?
a bike. Yeah, the
Could we
Havoc recently
go
sold the
and
car we had.
You guys have Uber?
could we talk to Kai and see if Kai has something that we can borrow or rent or something like that?
You talking to Kai?
What? No. He said hi. Good morning.
Wait,
Hi. How are
wait,
you? That's what he said.
Why don't
He
we
has
just
a
go?
weird accent.
Well-
We can't understand him half the time.
Why don't we just
If
go
you
get a
don't
car?
have what we need, then we've got to go to another vendor.
Roll deception. Both of you can roll
We
deception
don't-
if you want.
We don't
Who,
know any
me?
guy.
No, not you. Alani and Kwai. You both were covering something that you didn't want him to know.
What deception? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
Take that.
oh
God
great.
damn.
3.
Hold on. I got to check on something.
Good first roll.
Kwai may have been getting good rolls now for some reason.
Come on. Okay, got a total of 17.
Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and roll his insight. He rolled a 1.
Thank God.
Right at Woody's face.
He says, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Let's just get a car.
All right.
Can we rent a car?
Yeah, you could probably go find a place to rent a car. You could probably flag someone down and rent theirs even. Someone can roll a persuasion real quick just to see if you can get a good price for it.
Wait, we're just
Oh,
we're
what
just,
the?
we're
What
just
the
stopping
heck?
a random person and saying,
Yeah, it's
"Oh,
going
well,
around
yeah,
and
in the
asking you to borrow
movies-
people's
movies,
cars.
That's what you do. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, give me your car. Get out of here.
Well,
GTA 5 them.
do they not have rental places around here?
You could probably go to the market and find one.
Let's just do that.
All right.
Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah,
You find
Well,
that you
I,
can rent for 15 a day,
15 credits.
15 credits a day.
Wait a minute.
But you
You're
have to
saying
put
the
a
cost
deposit.
of a rental car is the same as the cost of a prostitute. on
Yes.
this.
Fine, I'll take that out of our party funds.
But you do
What
have to
if
put
what if you take your prostitute in the rental car?
you have to put 200 credits down or equivalent of some sort of thing.
Okay, sure.
We can do that.
Yeah, we have it. Okay.
Well, it's Chris Anth. It's better than seeing Greg's Giant something else.
I can. There you go.
Oh,
You
you're
like it,
petting Chaz.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine. Okay, so I'm also keeping track of the money that we're taking from Havoc, by the way.
Okay.
I've got it annotated here, plus the extra 1,500. So.
Yep.
And
Okay, so
then
yeah,
we-
you can go find it looks like a basic car flatbed speeder with doors that has 2 seats, and in the back has just enough room to hold like another 4 people if you wanted.
You say
but there's no
flatbed
seats.
like it's Like just an open space, like a
Yeah,
truck
in the
almost?
back. In the back, it's a bit
Yeah.
of an open space behind the
Like
two
a
front
pickup
seats.
kind of.
Kind of like a pickup. Yep.
Kind of almost like the thing that the young Han Solo owned and was using in Solo.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, I haven't seen that. No, I did
So
see
is-
that, but I don't remember it. It wasn't
So
memorable.
wait, are there seats?
Well, that
on
was
the-
pretty
on the-
much what it was. It was a 2-seater with a big open sort
okay.
of back end.
Yeah, it's like
Are
that.
there seats in the back or no? Or just
No.
just flat?
No,
Just flat.
it's actually. I mean, it's not as comfortable, but it means you can also hold more people.
Okay.
All right.
And stuff.
I'll get in the back.
How many bikers do we have?
Bikers.
Bikers?
Bikers.
Yeah, I thought this was a biker gang.
No,
This-
they're not bikers.
No, they only have one speeder. This
They
is
have
not a
one
biker
speeder.
gang.
They had
Seriously?
Yeah.
you see in the inventory that was sold some other speeders, but it looks like Havoc sold them.
I'm
Jesus.
glad we cleared this up now until you started trying to turn this into a biker gang on them.
Oh, I thought these guys were a biker gang the whole time.
No,
No, they're
Hell's
just,
Angels.
they're just low end.
Of Rishi.
they
Oh,
were.
jeez.
Do I have it on here? I should have it on here. What they were mainly. Yeah, they're mainly they deal with local businesses and stuff. You actually know that from asking around, and Jimmy can tell you that. Actually, Jimmy will tell you. In case you didn't know, the Nova Blades were the first gang to land here. Back when
Okay.
this planet before was really settled. It was crash landed, and we just pretty much settled here.
All right.
And
What a bummer. Havoc ruined it.
yeah, we. Oh, it was. I guess it was about 5 years back now. No, 3 years back. It seems like it's forever. A Jedi came through, and well, we had some connections with Revan. You know Revan?
I may have heard the
A
name.
little.
Wait, would we know that or should we roll?
Alani, you definitely have to roll for it.
Oh, sure. I
Valis
gotta
can roll
Just
with
because
advantage.
I've been in a monastery my whole life.
And Kwai can roll with advantage too.
What am I rolling?
What am I rolling against? Just
Lore.
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 Okay. Well, I got an 11. Can I use a force power to get an extra D4?
I got a 10.
Guidance, yeah. If you have their equivalent of guidance.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see.
Are you serious? Guidance would work for that?
Yeah, sure. Just be like, do I know that? It is kind of weird. You're right.
Yeah. That.
I got a 14 total.
A 14. Either it doesn't matter though. With an 11, you still know Revan. Revan's a huge name. What did Alani
I got a
get?
10. Do I know?
You would know the same. That Revan was basically the cause of the last great galactic war.
How long ago was that from where we are now?
That was a while ago. I don't know the exact time. I have to look it up. I think it's like 50 years ago.
About decades, you're saying.
Mm-hmm. And then, Jimmy's saying this was like 3 years ago that they were working with Revanites.
Oh, not Revan Knights, you're saying?
Yeah, Revan Knights. And you say that to him, and he's kind of like, I think it was Revan. It was weird.
What? Revan himself was here?
I've never seen anything like it. It was an image, like you could see through him, kind of. Like a ghost.
Like a hologram?
Yeah, like a hologram, but
But not a hologram.
no projector.
Weird.
And
So
yeah, but the Jedi came and wiped them out.
Wipe two out.
The Revanites. And,
they
and-
What about Revan?
Yeah,
wiped out the Nova Blades.
I don't know what happened there. It was the weird. Yeah, the Empire was working with the Republic, and they both came down, and they ganged up against the ghost of Revan, I guess. And
Weird.
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
All I know is it destroyed the Nova Blades because we were working with the Revanites. We thought, here's the chance for power.
Yeah, and it kind of backfired, huh?
Yeah.
That sucks. All right. Hey, Greg, I just sent you a message on Facebook.
Okie dokie.
It's about his keys.
I keep forgetting that I can do that.
Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that might help us at some point.
Yeah.
Like
You would
I
know
don't-
this because Revan was actually a Mandalorian.
Right. Would that ability give me access to help me find somebody that can give us actual information about what we're going into with this bounty collection?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If I go on a little walk
Sure.
to go grab
You
breakfast,
can do a little
somehow
walkabout and try to find
I
someone.
I'm gonna go get breakfast and end up bumping into the exact person that I need to meet.
Is this a secret from the audience? Is that the reason you're not telling them?
Who's
No, it's
easily
just a
influenced.
background ability that lets them kind of be able to
Would you
find
like to know, let
connections
the
to
audience
gain
know what
information.
you're talking?
Yeah. So, what are we walking into? Can I get any information about the trap we're about to walk into?
Sure, you can go and
It's a trap.
you eventually find one of the merchants. We'll say it's the guy you're renting the car from.
Okay.
You get that sense of him that he's kind of older and he's been around a bit.
Sure.
He's a human, and he says, "Hey, yes, bounty boards out here. You're probably giving the bounty to who put the bounty in directly out here. You know,
Sure.
back in the day when I was in another place. God, what's the big populated city where
Coruscant?
yes, Coruscant. Back when I
Coruscant?
was in Coruscant, they you put the bounties with the local authorities, and the local authorities run it. But out here, it's usually gonna go to the person who put the bounty in.
Yeah. But what are the chances of getting betrayed?
No, I would say it's pretty low. It's
Pretty low, but still a possibility.
There's a possibility, but
It-
they after you put the bounty in, it'll ask you to rate the guy, and you tell him how you liked your service and all that stuff. And
Oh yeah, 5 stars all the way. Yeah, but what about bounties that make you go out in the middle of the desert where nobody can see you?
that
with
means
the
they're
protection.
probably more of a secretive type, I suppose. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be betrayed, but it's higher likely,
All right.
more likely.
Good. All right. Fair enough. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
What?
I say we send Jimmy on the speeder.
What were you saying, Koi? Or Chaz?
Well, I was going to say, while he's doing that, because that's going to take him some time,
Mhm.
I'm going to go back to the Nova Blades headquarters. Number one, retrieve my Sith blade,
Okay.
and I'd like to search around. I'd like to search around and see if I can find a demolitions kit. You know, is there just one laying around somewhere?
With the Nova Blades?
Yeah.
Or
I mean, if not, fine. If
Nova Blades, their stuff is pretty low, but you can ask the people around. I'll give it a chance. Because
Okay.
someone might have one. I'll give it a 50-50 chance.
we could just go into
Okay,
town
so-
and buy you one. We've got money.
Yeah, might as well just roll. 11 or higher. The one of them has it.
what the hell? Wouldn't you know?
A 1?
Got a 9.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately,
Okay.
no one has one here. You find in the
So
inventory
in that
one was
case,
sold.
yeah, I'll buy one.
Okay, you can go buy one. I think they're 50 credits, if I remember right. I have to go look.
Do
Might be
you
more.
need any money from the party funds, Chaz? Or are you okay with what you got?
I thought they were more than that. I thought there was something like 900 or 400 or something.
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
probably right. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, sure. If it comes with a
demolitions.
brick of plastic explosive,
Demolitions. I actually don't see demolitions
Yeah.
as a tool.
Yeah, 400. It's under gear.
Oh,
It's a demolitions kit is 400.
oh, it's
Does it
under
come
kits. Got
does
it.
it come with the explosives?
Doesn't need
There it
to.
is. Yeah, it's 400. You're right. It's actually one of the more expensive ones. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case, then I'm gonna go buy one,
Okay.
and I've decided to take the Path of the Corsair,
Ah, okay.
and I'm gonna make 2 little grenades from that. I'm gonna take the time to make 2 little grenades.
Oh, nice. Do you know if you have to roll for that? Otherwise, I can find out.
No,
later,
it just says. Hold on here.
So
Or-
we make a bomb and we sew it inside of Havoc. We deliver the
No, no, no,
we-
no,
we
no, no,
get
no, no,
paid,
no, 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 no.
And then
no.
once they're out of sight, we pop the bomb and destroy all evidence so we don't leave a trail behind.
Wow.
No, that's not what I was thinking of.
Dark.
I got dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, the easy enough. You can go find one. We'll say for
you
now,
can
yeah, you can
throw-
just make them. You're making frag grenades.
It says you learn to create a number of small but potent grenades over the course of a short or long rest. You can create 2 grenades. You must have a demolitions kit in order to create these.
Okay.
Your grenades can be used only by you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, I guess.
Biometric
Yeah.
grenades.
Yeah. It's
No, they're
it's like D&D's Alchemist.
they're force enhanced and force powered. So
Yeah. Gotcha. Cool. So you set those things up. That's cool. And then yeah, you have your ship. You have your information. Your ship. I mean your speeder, your flatbed speeder, and you have Havoc tied up in the back.
And Jimmy's on the speeder bike, and he's going to follow us and position himself on a ridge.
Okay.
So
Van
he can
Buford is
shoot
with
down.
you. Yes.
Yeah, shoot down just in case.
Okie dokie.
And we'll keep an open comm with him.
Alrighty. And with that, you go to the location. I guess you're gonna do that first. Okay.
Yeah.
You
And-
head
and-
out of the city.
And if the comms go bad and somehow you can't hear us, we'll have a hand signal that we're in trouble.
Okay. What's the hand signal? Do it right now. Peace. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Peace to him in pieces.
Wow. I was expecting like
Yeah.
yeah, getting
that-
crass
yeah.
positions.
We got to be subtle.
All right. So you head
I'm
out
gonna
to the
ride in
location.
I'm gonna ride in the back with Havoc.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, Havoc's awake. He sometimes tries to say something.
Good for him.
You head out to the middle of nowhere.
He
It
does. I
seems.
just roll him away he's away from me.
Don't make this harder on yourself, Havoc.
It opens up a bit into a bit more of a sparse area out in the middle of nowhere. There's less trees here. The ground is still somewhat moist in this area, but your feet don't sink into it as much as it does to the swamp towards the coast. And you see with another similar type speeder. This one seems to be only one seat in front, and it looks to have just enough room to maybe put a body in the back of it. And a man leaning against it, looking at his data pad.
That's the only
Man is
person
in
there?
human,
It's the
or
only person you see. It looks to be humanoid, wearing black clothes.
okay. Do I see the force on him?
The Force? Oh,
Yeah. Is he a color? Because it's the only color I see.
So a little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
A little bit.
Which color? Which color?
It's a trap.
Yeah.
Red. Dark.
Uh-oh. Dark red. Okay. All right. Okay.
You
Is
guys
that
get
anything you need to tell us?
Yes, we are obviously. But does anybody want to take the lead on talking to this dude, or should we just keep it as, obviously
You need to tell us anything.
I'll go talk to him.
Okay, good.
I'll get out.
Do you
All
do you inform them that of the dark side
Yeah,
of the
you
Force,
tell
or are
him.
you leaving it to yourself?
I mean, he's not very powerful, right?
No, it's not very powerful.
I just lean in, put my hand on your shoulder before you go, lean in and say, I sense the dark side in him, but not much, not very powerful. Watch yourself.
Thank you.
Okay.
When I go over to him, I'll make sure I want to walk up to him. As I'm walking up to him,
Okay.
nothing. I'm just gonna make sure that my hands are kind of like this inside my sleeves, so that he can't really see what my hands are doing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk, just very, respectfully, friendly.
I feel like that was a humble
Being, like,
brag about your
prepared.
shirt. No, sure.
Yeah. Lightsaber.
No, sorry, no.
No, you're good. As you get closer, you notice that he has horns coming out of his head. Even though his skin tone looks a bit human, perhaps a bit more pinkish reddish tone, he has little horns coming out of his head, and you know this is probably a Zabrak,
Ah.
Darth Maul's race.
Okay.
Mm.
Yep.
Is he red in color?
Pinkish.
Yeah, as
Pinkish.
are all of you? How far away are you staying in the back? And
Oh, I probably can't see because I'm in the back.
yeah,
I think we should be close enough that we could get to engage if we had to. I mean,
okay,
I
so
can
like
move
30
forward.
feet or so.
I can do 40.
I can do 40 as well.
Okay,
you
40
have
feet.
faster movement than Jeff, right? You also
Yeah, he
can do
said
40
he had
feet.
40. Yeah. So
Yeah, so we should do that just in case. Be
Okay.
40 feet. So the guy would feel like he's safe, but he's actually in real danger.
so
Well, I guess then we should have Havoc
shoot, I
out
can't hear
Havoc
Jeff
out
again.
with us.
Okay,
Can you
hold
guys
on.
hear me?
yeah,
Let me
we should
refresh.
have the guy. What guy with us?
Have Havoc out
Hold
with
on,
us.
I'm refreshing.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't hear. I've lost Jeff again.
Oh, okay. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know. That's a weird bug. And he is back. Luckily, it refreshes fast.
All right.
Jeff, say
Yep.
something.
Hey, there we are. We're back. Okay, cool.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Jesus. What is
So yeah,
this?
he said he can
So
go
I'm
40
gonna
too.
wa-
So you're gonna go 40 back.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
fine.
just gonna go up to him like that and go,
Mhm.
greetings.
This guy is. Oh yeah. He says. He puts his pad down. Oh. Yes. I am here for Havoc.
You have the money?
Yes. And he takes out from a side pocket. You notice he's wearing. It seems to be some type of leather vest with nothing under it. The pants seem simple with like a tied rope on it. Kind of weird. And
Okay.
he comes over and he holds out a credit chip to you.
Okay, so I'm assuming I can take. I'm assuming it's like a computer chip, and I can like plug it into my data pad and
And confirm it.
be
Yep.
assured that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I will do that.
Okay. It shows
If it all
2,000.
comes up, if
Mhm.
it all comes up good, I'm gonna look back
How much money?
2,000.
Okay, good.
and motion to them to, just make a motion. Come on up, for them to bring Havoc up,
Okay, we'll bring Havoc up.
Okay.
or one of you bring Havoc up. Well, whatever.
I'll do it.
I'll
You can both do it. He's kind of a heavy Twi'lek.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
He's probably
All right.
struggling around or something.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
He
And yeah, and you're definitely stronger than any of us. So
you see him see the person you're giving him to, and he says he seems to struggle a little bit more, a bit wide-eyed, and the guy with the data pad, the Zabrak, he just kind of laughs like Havoc.
I didn't find Havoc to be that funny of a guy. What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. I'm not supposed to tell.
Come on, you could tell us. We caught him.
it's better if we don't know.
Do you actually want to convince him to tell you?
Yes, actually, I did.
Okay, go for persuasion.
Well,
Oh my god, this is so terrible. My persuasion is great, but that roll is terrible. 8.
Okay. I'm actually going to give him a chance. Usually that I would just say that's a failure, but this guy's an idiot, so I'll give it a chance. Yeah, he rolled an 8 as well. So he's like,
well, why don't I do course mind? I'll do course mind and say, tell us what's going to happen to Havoc.
oh.
dear.
I would have you roll a... So Jedi powers are...
He's got to roll like a wisdom save or something?
Yeah, but Jedi powers require a bit of movement, so you'd probably throw a sleight of hand or something if you want to try to hide that you're doing that.
No, do
Oh, I
do
don't know. Well, I've already taken my hand out to gesture back
Uh-huh.
to them. So
All right.
if
I'll give you
know,
advantage
take
on
my-
it then, if you want, but he could still catch it.
Okay, so let's see what I'm doing here. No.
Remember, you're rolling 2 and taking the highest.
You can roll
Right,
twice. Double face palm.
7.
Total? Wow.
No. I thought you said roll and take the higher.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was 7 was the higher?
Yeah. Okay. Sung it up. Oh.
The force is not strong in this.
Do I?
No.
He will notice you doing something with your hand and look at, and you see a moment of familiarity with what you're doing, and
I'm gonna come up and slap it like we're high-fiving him.
you can roll a deception. Roll with disadvantage though, because he's already
dear.
there's already been some failed rolls here, but
Who, both
he's still
of us?
gonna roll a will save regardless.
Both of us?
No, that's just Alani roll a deception.
Oh, so
dear.
that's a 15. I actually rolled well on that one.
Well, you can roll well again.
14.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear.
Uh,
It's not
you.
bad.
Let me see something real quick.
Chaz just got a
Okay.
D8 inspiration.
Oh, by one, I beat you.
He, you actually see him almost raise
Yeah.
his hand like he wants to be a part of it, and he puts it down, realizing what he's doing. And yeah, I'm gonna do his will save now. What's your save DC?
Hold on, I'm trying to. Light save DC is 12.
12. That succeeds.
Oh, he succeeds?
No,
No,
succeed.
you succeed because he's an idiot.
Oh, okay, good.
What
That's what I was hoping for.
are you saying
Puma,
to persuade
Puma
him?
was given an aspiration, by the way.
Oh, why didn't it come up? That's weird. I have to check it out. Hey, sorry.
No,
if-
it was Puma Man. It did come up. You did notice it.
I did.
don't-
Oh, I just missed it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you, Puma Man. And sorry I missed it the first time. We also had a highlighted message. I didn't know people do that. Oh, it was List Your Mates doing his TikTok. Okie dokie. That's weird. I still don't see it. Am I blind? Whatever. I'll figure it out. Anyways, back to what are you trying to persuade him with? What are you trying to say to him to do?
I want him to tell us about what they're going to do with Havoc.
Ah, okay. He will say, "Oh, Avak's gonna have a field day with him. She likes to mess with people. I guess she'll probably kill him."
What was the name? I didn't catch it.
Avak?
Oh, come on.
Avak.
Havoc and Havoc.
Yeah.
No. Avax. Sorry, I can't read my own writing.
So
Oh,
you're
crap.
Lonnie and
Okay,
Ilani.
that's why-
Havoc and Havoc.
Avax. It sounded different when I wrote it 5 years ago or 3 years ago. But the
Avax, okay.
Avax, AVAX. Roll an intelligence check, everybody.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Everyone. You said everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Natural one.
I have never heard of her.
Arg. Okay.
I'm hearing Havoc. That's what I'm hearing.
Just a 10.
A 10 is enough, actually.
But I have in my notes. She's one of 3 Avex.
I was going to tell you that. Okay.
Okay.
You've
he's
actually
one of
heard the
3
name
wanted
before.
Zabrax. Yeah, there's a huge bounty out for the 3 of them. 150,000. for
Yeah.
the 3 of them.
I've got
She's
that
one of
here.
the 3.
Oh,
Says
this
Havoc
guy's.
is wanted by the tribunal. They must be the tribunal.
Wait, that means that this dude we're talking to is one of the 3 people as well, isn't he?
He will even say,
Not
"That's
necessarily.
what Havoc gets for messing with the Conowit Syndicate."
Oh, okay. I don't think we're to the point where we can mess with them
Hang on.
yet. So
So did we got this for the
Nope.
bounty information?
All right.
Is that
Yeah,
what?
enough.
this was on the bounty board bounty network that you took it.
Did we get
Yeah.
all 3 names?
Yeah, all 3 names are on that bounty.
What are the other
board.
besides Avix?
All
What
right.
are the other 2?
Crone and Dasted.
We haven't got this guy's
so,
name right.
So is this
Nope.
guy one of those 2? No, whatever.
Hey, by
All
the
right.
way, what's your name?
My name's Dasted.
Okay, we met.
Was that one of the names you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we met Dasted and we know Avex.
so
okay.
he's really genuinely an idiot.
Yep.
His middle name is Dumpstat.
Yeah. I don't know. Crone, he's over there and he points off in the distance. he's not really into it as much as Avax is.
Okay,
But he's
we
nearby.
should go, guys.
Oh yeah, he's right over there.
No,
You can do a perception if you want. He's pointing out in the distance.
Sure. What the heck?
Oh.
my heart's not in it. I only roll a
22.
3.
22.
We should-
This was a hard
should-
one, actually.
We
I've
should
just
get
gone
going.
blind.
22 is not good enough.
No, 22 is enough, but it was a hard one.
Yeah.
It just out in the distance, you don't see a person, but instead you see the reflection of possibly a small little mirror or something out there. That's telling you that it's probably a scope or something that's
Yeah, it's
reflecting
called,
light.
called Sniper Glint.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing we're doing. We should get out of here.
Oh, I
Okay.
just
All right, well,
remember.
we got the money, right?
I wasn't
dump
supposed to
Havoc
tell you
in the
that.
seat.
Oh, don't worry. We won't tell anyone.
We
Really?
won't tell if you won't.
Yeah, here's Havoc. And I shuffle forward.
Wait,
Dump him into the
okay.
passenger seat.
Puts Havoc in his cart.
Nice doing business with you.
Okay,
I've
bye.
lost Jeff.
Now I'm
Okay,
gonna do
I'm
the-
going to
I'm
reset. I've lost
take-
Jeff again.
Thing
Okay.
again.
And he is back. All right.
All right.
Jesus.
Yeah. He just said, "Nice talking to you," and he pushed Havoc towards Dastard.
Yeah. All right.
And then let's get out of here.
Yeah. I like that plan. Let's go.
All right. So you head out and nothing happens.
All right, cool.
You successfully did not provoke the idiot.
Great.
Wait,
Okay.
what are we? Oh, his force power was really low, right?
Yeah. He was probably just force sensitive and not actually having the actual powers.
But he's one of the three. What do we know? What are they called? The group?
Conowan Syndicate.
Are these
Yeah.
guys the leaders of it, or we don't know that? These three.
Hey, Valis just got a D8.
Well, it would
from
kind of
Envik.
make sense because the Conowan Syndicate is two brothers and a sister.
Mhm.
Okay, and the three people who have a bounty on their heads, these three people are two brothers, two males and a female. So it makes sense.
So they're the ones.
And they're like the local tribunal who actually put the bounty out on Havoc. So they are claiming or have been put in some sort of authority in this area.
Well,
Well, wait,
Lack of
do
a
we
better
know?
expression.
Go
We
ahead.
know that they're part of a tribunal. Do we know that?
You've heard that there is
Well,
a
yeah, 'cause it was the
tribunal
tribunal that
ruling, organization, but
may
you
just be
have
a
not heard
coincidence.
that they are those people. You can make that
Yeah.
assumption if you want, but you haven't
Yeah.
connected those two people necessarily.
I think it's more likely that Havoc was desperate to get the hell out of here because he had a bounty on his head and didn't want it collected, and so he was selling off all that stuff to escape.
to get his own sorry butt out of the.
Yeah. And it didn't quite work out for him. Alright.
Just a clarification though, when you see someone who has, you see their force power, if they are proficient in the force, it's brighter, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
more I can kind of, I mean, it doesn't tell me how powerful they are, but like it'll be kind of like in KOTOR where it was, it was brighter light the more powerful they were.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so it doesn't mean he's weak. It just means that it could just mean his force powers are weak or something.
He's untrained.
I'd say he's probably just force sensitive and hasn't done much with it.
something
what
like
I-
that. Yeah.
That's what I would assume.
Right. I just want to make sure that we agree that it doesn't mean he's weak necessarily. It just means
Yeah.
his force aura isn't very
Yeah.
strong.
He's like, he only knows a couple cantrips.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Envik.
Okay.
So where to
So-
now?
Right. Okay. So that total puts, so that as far as like cash goes, so that would mean that, so
Do we have enough for a ship yet?
we have $3,300, so our credits. So yeah, so we could actually buy the ship right now with our party funds if we wanted to.
You talking about paying
What?
off the rest of Havoc's ship?
I think that we should just buy the ship and just have the ship so we can get out of here as soon as we want and not have to deal with it.
The
Like,
Corvette?
Yeah, get all the closing costs sorted out, and take possession of it.
That's a good
and-
idea.
But we also need to have
Well-
docking fees if we do that, and hopefully not docking fees where we get screwed over.
Closing costs are always 5%.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
yeah,
Let's wait a minute, because this was supposed to be a luxury Corvette, but off the top of my head, I don't know how many people that holds and so on. Let's go look at it first and see if
Yeah.
it's going to meet our needs, and then maybe we can renegotiate if we find another craft at a reasonable price that suits our needs better.
Well, one thing I was
And
wondering
if,
is,
and if it turns out that this works out fine, then sure, let's
Yeah.
walk away with it.
well, Greg had quoted the ship as being very small for a Corvette, and I just wanted to clarify what we think we're getting because we are taking 5 people on that ship, and so
Potentially.
how big is that ship
Well,
supposed to be?
let's go see it. Like
Well, that's what I
Yeah.
that's what I was just talking about.
Qui-Gon to Jinn said.
Yeah, I'm down.
Quite content.
Yeah.
All All right,
I'm-
so you're
I'm-
gonna head to the Corrida Corsairs.
Did Jimmy head
Yes.
back to the base?
Yes.
Oh, you can drop Jimmy off at the base if you'd like.
Well, he's got his own speeder. He can-
Yeah.
He says,
Yeah.
so 200 credits, you said.
I've already accounted
Absolutely,
for it. Okay,
you've already given it.
we pay him right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll meet back you at the base in a couple hours, Jimmy.
All right. You know,
Don't
those
spend
people,
that all in
I
the same brothel.
think they
Sorry,
might be the Conoan Syndicate. You better be careful.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Thanks for the tip,
Yeah.
though. Thanks for looking out.
Yeah, if you attack them, I'd probably run away.
We're not
What?
taking them on.
Yeah, we don't want to play around with them. We're
Yeah.
happy where we
let's
are
not
right-
bring Jimmy
for right
next
now.
time.
Yeah. We got to put at least 3 levels on us before we consider that.
Sometimes I speak before thinking.
Yeah, you're kind of like that guy we just spoke to.
You're a credit to your race, Jimmy.
Human.
Is he human?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of he's male, kind of short.
Yeah.
Where is the ship? Is it in the port or whatever they?
So you head to the Corrida Corsairs, and you've seen this place from far away when you first docked.
It's like a big square building, right? On
Yeah,
the
it
coast.
looks to be a. Actually, let me go ahead and turn to it real quick.
Pictures.
It looks to be a squarish building, more a rectangular building that spans out. In the center, you have what seems to be some type of transparent material. It looks like glass. Right in the center of this building, it goes pretty wide to make a little open area that you can see through. You can actually see through the glass all the way to the space dock on the other side that goes over the water. There's 2 wings that come out from the glass that are made of some metal. You'd have to get close to inspect, but it looks to be some type of metal. And it slightly turns towards the coast. As you get closer, you notice that there are lots of security cameras, and they seem to be moving. You can roll a perception and insight, and I'll give you more information. I'll give you something anyways, but I'll give you more information. if anyone
Perception
rolls good.
or insight?
Both. Just roll both.
Oh, all right. Perception.
Okay, well, my perception is going to be a 15, and my insight is a 16.
Perception 14, insight 23.
Wow. Okay. And now Chaz is going to get 2 and 5.
Okay.
The force is strong with this one.
Let me see. No, I got a 14 and a 6.
Okay. So with those perceptions, I think the highest was 15. You notice that there's something strange over in the water where that connects to the building over on the coast. You can see a slight displacement in the water. There must be some type of electrical field of some sort that goes into the water. Not electrical, but some type of field that goes into the water as well to continue protecting it. So you can't just swim into it. With Alani, with that 23 insight, you notice the cameras. They're moving around, but from what you can tell, it's not automated. They're moving in a more irregular pattern. So you're pretty sure they're controlled by a person specifically, is going through and using the cameras around the place.
Okay, I relay that to my buddies.
You notice that there is a slight crenellation at the top of this building, over the metal part, not over the glass part. And you see turrets as well, all throughout the sides, the wings, the top of the building. The glass
Are the
itself,
turrets moving?
the turrets do not move, but there's always, you notice, a camera next to the turret that is moving.
Do you mean the turrets they're meant to never move?
Oh no,
Tell
they're
that?
definitely on a I guess it would be
Uh-huh.
called a turret, the thing that can move it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just not focusing on us yet.
Right.
Right.
The front of the glass part in the center that you can see through, it looks to be a double door of some sort that slides open. You see a keypad somehow embedded in the glass next to the door, and you can look inside a bit. It looks to be a large desk with someone standing behind the main desk. Looks to be male in there's 3 figures in this room, and all of them are wearing a white overcoat with black clothes underneath. It seems to be their uniform.
and there's a male. He looks to be a bit older, starting to bald, some grays around the side, some frost, and you see a female Weequay facing away from you, facing towards the space dock, but on some computers. You try to look at the computers, and they seem to have something to make it so it's impossible to see them from far away. You can only see them from close up. And the other desk is faced towards one of the wings. You can't really see what's on it unless you were to get closer, but you see a male human up against that one. You also see...
So can they see us?
you haven't gotten close enough for him to really notice you too much.
Okay.
Puma Man gave an inspiration to Valis. And you notice...
Wow. Okay. Good.
From when you enter the glass, to the side of the door, of the glass door, are two pair of stairs that go up to a second level into the wings, and then you see doors that go into the first level of the wings on each side. So the wings have two floors, one second floor and one bottom floor. But what do you want to do?
But hit the button to call them.
Okay,
at the
so you're
door?
just walking up. The person the person at the front desk,
Carefully
the male,
walking up.
Yeah.
he seems
Walk
to
casual.
take notice of you. Using that insight that Alani got, you notice there's something weird with these people. They all seem stiff, on edge. In fact, when they notice you, it's not just like turning his head towards you. It's almost like oh, okay, there's someone there. And then they go through the motions that they're supposed to go through.
Something's going on with these guys. They're on edge about something.
Yeah, hard to explain, but you definitely notice that stiffness, on edgeness, weird.
They're probably worried that they just lost a sale and will be relieved to get it back.
Must be it.
It might be more than that, but let's hope.
Everybody just be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should show them our cool hand slapping thing we just did.
Yeah.
But you hit the keypad. A voice comes through. You can see the guy talking. Coming up close, this is not glass. It's some type of transparent material. You're not sure.
Oh, I probably can't see past the glass, can I?
Plasteel.
Would
That's true. They would have to tell you what's on the other side.
Yeah.
You guys could tell them whatever you want. You don't have to tell them the truth.
Yeah. Well. Oh, thank you, Greg.
Why wouldn't we?
Oh.
It's a room full
Valis.
of dancing girls.
Oh my God, Valis, it's so weird. They're all naked.
Oh my God. What a weird place.
You
And
hit the
it
button.
says you have to get naked to enter.
Let's see.
You hit the button and you hear a voice come through from the other side. He says,
Yes. What do you want? You don't belong here.
Oh, I'm afraid we do, and we're here to talk about purchasing a ship.
Come back another day.
Well, we understand that a customer who was purchasing a luxury craft is no longer available, and we have cash.
To purchase that ship, or perhaps another one that might suit us better.
he seems to be wringing his hands. He looks over towards the human facing away. The human starts typing or touching his terminal to bring some stuff up.
What was the name?
Havoc. Havoc will no longer be making the purchase, but we would like to look at the ship.
Yes.
He looks over at the second floor. The wing to your left. He looks over at the second floor stairs. Turns back to you.
I can't sell it to you.
Why?
We recently have new leadership.
Okay.
Oh, we know what that's like.
Yeah. We do. So, is the ship
Probably
no
not.
longer on the market?
I don't know yet. I can
Is there someone in charge we can talk
Find
to?
out, please.
Yeah.
go ahead and roll persuasion. All of you can roll
Me?
persuasion because you're all involved in
Okay.
that.
Well, okay, yeah, persuasion.
18.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Which jazz. This is the opposite of a facepalm, I think.
I know.
18 plus 2, 20.
Oh, okay.
How's about a 22?
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
All
We
right.
are so persuasive.
Well, I'm cashing in an inspiration.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
Th-
I'll mark it off.
Thank you to one of the 3 people that gave me one.
He will look extremely uncomfortable, but he eventually, you hear the intercom turn off, and you see him fiddling with something. He's speaking, you can't hear him. This seems to be soundproof.
That's okay.
I want to see if I could find it real quick.
Dallas, they're getting even more naked.
Jeff, can you talk again?
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Naked, naked, naked.
Tipsy
Okay, now I can hear
Flipper.
you.
Thank you.
Hey.
That's
Finally
where the inspiration was from.
Okay. Oh, right, from my guy.
Yeah.
Thank you, the guy who is not here.
Anvik actually played this, so he's probably biting his nails right now. Anyways.
Oh, geez, that sounds great.
I'm just joking.
No, he's
But
not.
No, he's probably wringing his hands
I know
together.
he is.
you see the second floor of the wing to the left. You see it open up. The door opens, goes into the wall. A figure walks out. A female, pale skin,
Uh-oh.
tight clothes. She has what
Radiating
seems
with
to
the
be a
dark
red
side.
bandana, wearing all black with a black overcoat, unlike the other people. She's walking down. You notice there's a lightsaber on her side.
Do I see the dark side?
Nope, because of the wall.
Of
Unless
the
you can
wall?
see through.
How much? How
we
much?
still
you want
outside?
bet?
Yeah, you're still
I-
outside.
I would just get checking. It actually doesn't say that I can't see through glass. So
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
yeah.
Yes. Very yes.
Is she the one that we were running from? Like, or the other dark sider we saw escaping from that planet?
Roll your. Oh, how would you do this? What's your spellcasting stat?
Well, it's charisma, but like I also have advantage on perception checks for people within 30 feet
Roll a perception check for people.
with advantage.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I got an 18.
Okay. You know that checking the people's aura is not quite like a fingerprint because it's just a certain amount. It's more about the degree
Yeah.
of something.
Yeah.
So it's not always 100%, but you notice it is very similar in that amount
Yeah.
to what you saw before.
Wait, to who we saw before?
You're not sure.
I'm not
I'm-
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm just
know.
gonna have a quick telepathic message go out to these two. This might be a Sith.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Watch yourselves.
Can I do? Can I try an insight check
What are you trying to figure out about
to
her?
try to figure out who this is? I mean, you're.
You can roll
are
one
you
if you
talking
want.
About
Mm,
Are you talking about the Sith that, as we were escaping the other planet, looked at us from the other ship and went fear?
And I'm just gonna respond with a yes. I mean, we're gonna have the little telepathic communication.
Oh.
You guys will be able to respond to me if
He
you
doesn't
want
have to. You don't have to roll that. He just told you yes, Josh.
yeah, he just
Yeah.
told you yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
good. Okay.
and if
rolled crappy.
if I communicate with you guys get a free response. So
But wait,
Um,
that's when we escaped the prison, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we didn't see that Sith's face, right?
Nope.
no,
But you did.
No.
But you know from the aura.
The
Okay.
aura.
I'm reasonably confident. There's a good chance.
She
But
looks
we
at
are seeing her face now. Correct?
you are seeing
Yeah.
her face now, and she seems to be pale. Roll a lore if you want to try and know what her race is. It's not the most common race.
Yeah, let's assume she is until we know she isn't.
Oh, I got a 17.
Modified 20.
17, 20 is good enough. You know her race to be a Ratataki. She is
Ratataki?
pale skin.
Ratatouille?
It sounds almost like that. But pale skin with tattoos that are not actually tattoos. They're actual natural birthmarks of this race. but she has a red bandana over it, extremely pale.
Wait, are they the ones
chalk white skin and bald heads.
with the straight lines coming down their faces?
A lot of them do, yeah.
Like from that pit city in Revenge of the Sith?
I don't remember that.
Okay.
I just did an image search. Yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Rat with 2 T's.
Yeah.
Rattatakai.
Got it.
Yeah. And she looks at you.
Okay. That's not who I was thinking of, but okay.
She looks at you and smiles. And she says something to the attendant that's in the front, and the doors open. The glass doors open. And you hear a voice come from within.
Please, come into my new little home I've made for myself.
Says the spider to the fly.
What do y'all do?
Oh, thank you. I really like your bandana.
All right, let's go.
Yes, it covers an unfortunate part of my past.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up a bad memory.
It is awful.
You walk in.
Well, then let's
Go ahead.
then let's talk about happier things. Let's talk a little bit about business. We're here to conduct a little bit of business. What we
What would
we
you?
have we have sort of taken over a local business, and the owner was going to purchase one of your ships. He hadn't fully paid it off. We have the balance of payment, but we're not sure that it's going to be exactly what we need. So we'd like to look at the ship, see if it's what we need, and if it's not, perhaps make a deal for that balance plus payments. And if that's the case, then you get to keep the ship that he was going to purchase, and we'll walk away with something else. That's what we'd like.
The human from the side speaks up and says,
Mistress, he's talking about Havoc.
we denied the last payment because we weren't sure what to do. And she just turns to him and stares at him. And he just stops and turns back to his computer. She slowly turns back to you three and says,
You're trying to get off this planet, aren't you?
Not necessarily, but we really do need a ship. We've also made a few commitments that require that we at least leave temporarily.
You do business with someone who tortured you for weeks. You remember the visions, don't you? That was me.
I don't.
Wow, you're just gonna tell us, huh? Not very secretive.
No.
"Oh, there's no
she's
secret
talking-
about
she's-
it."
Well, does anything like that prevent a legitimate financial transaction?
No, I just find it curious. How
Well, why did you do that?
practical. I was
Let's just say then everything is.
Why? I'm trying to ask questions here.
It's all water under the bridge.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'm still curious.
I was training to be a dread master. Do you know what's required to be a dread master?
Sounds scary.
I would imagine the most brutal and vicious training.
Yes, well, you get that by being a Sith Lord. To become a dread master, you of course have to be a Sith Lord first. And they will take you in and teach you, give you some subjects to work on. It takes weeks and weeks, sometimes months, until you get the right skills down in order to torment people to where you can simply look at them and they die.
Why did you choose us?
Oh, I didn't choose you. The Empire did.
Oh,
You were just captives that were...
If it helps, think of yourselves like cattle.
Moo.
oh, that makes us feel much better. Thank you.
Well,
It should.
it's really great seeing you again. Wonderful to reminisce about gold times. It was a lot of laughs, but this is all also a terrible coincidence. Is it possible to purchase the ship we wanted?
No, not yet anyways. I need you to do
really?
something for me. And you'll do it, because if you won't, I will kill you.
Oh, really?
So, in Dreadmaster School, they don't teach you very much about being polite, do they?
No.
Greg, I'm going to roll insight to get a feel for
Would you like some lessons?
what her experience level is.
Go for it if you want to do that. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, well. Okay, okay, so
I'm gonna do the same thing here.
Go for it.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
I'm not spending an inspiration for that.
What are we trying to figure out? What are we rolling?
They're just trying to
No,
get there
crap.
if she really is as powerful as she's saying, or if she's
How
bluffing
powerful
or
she is
anything like that.
in relation to us. Yeah.
Can only
Well,
they
that's
figure that
not
out
good.
as Force users?
No, you can too. It might be a little
What's
harder
the-
for you,
What's
but
the roll? Insight?
insight, yeah. It's more to see if she's lying about being a Sith Lord and stuff.
15.
Ooh. You said
I think-
insight?
Yeah.
I think she's bluffing.
Oh, at least we're doing better than Amvic.
Okay. I got a 16 plus 4, 20.
Maybe.
20.
Nice.
20 is pretty good. What did Alani get?
15.
15. Oh yeah. Kwai. Yeah. She seems to be speaking with authority. So far, you haven't noticed any ticks, anything that would give away to her deceiving you or anything like that.
Scorpio, this
Okay.
is a great point. I would like some, but I think we're afraid of dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, now is not the time to die.
I tell you what,
Well,
I will consider it
I mean, it is a
if
good
you
day
do
for
a
it.
if you do a task for me.
Well, considering it means that you might just simply change your mind. How's about what would it take to get you to actually honor a deal? Because if there's no chance, then there's no reason for us to do anything.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, that's not persuasion. I'm just telling you straight up. There's no reason for us to do it if you're just going to consider it.
Oh, if you actually say that, she'll say,
Oh, you misunderstood me. I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm not putting a carrot out in front of you, as they say. I am telling you, if you don't do it, I will kill you. I know who you are. I can find you. My mark is on you.
I'm going to look around. Your mark? What?
Yes.
Well, do we get a ship if we do something for you?
I will consider it.
Yeah. What do you want?
Lady, you're a big poop head.
Let's hear her out first, gentlemen.
I'm not a gentleman.
Gentleman and gentle lady, then.
I want you to go. I'll give you the location. It is I think it looks like an abandoned storehouse, if I had to guess. I want you to go there, and I want you to take out the people who are currently occupying it. That's all.
Who occupies it?
It does not matter.
I think it does.
Why?
Because it does.
It is. I will tell you under one condition.
And that is?
2 of my people will go with you then.
They're going to be heavily disappointed. I'm leaving. I just walk out the door.
you walk out the door.
I walk out the door.
Then definitely she starts to do a force power.
What is it?
It is a will save. As I bring up her character. And-
Why? I think we need to find a new partner.
We might have to after this.
I don't have a will save on my sheet.
Gee, I always thought he was
that
so
means
smart.
it's just your wisdom. Or sorry, not
Yeah.
will save. Jesus Christ, wisdom save.
Okay.
Goddamn Pathfinder. Still eats away
Yeah.
at my brain.
3.5 and 3.0.
Yeah.
Clouded mind, I like that.
All right.
There it is. Red attack.
Well, I got shit for wisdom saves.
Well, I'll give him a D4 then.
Great, because
That's
I'm going to
fine,
use. I'm going to take a D4 myself.
Okie dokie. You can do that. Oh. Wait, how are you doing a D4 for yourself?
Because I have guidance.
This is a bit late for that.
Is it?
A bit.
Well, how's Chaz doing it?
Well, because I'm a human, I can lend a D4 to anybody who can see me
He can basically do it once.
because of my defiant property.
Oh, that's
Well,
a human
it
problem?
actually said. I'm sorry. It's for ability checks, anyways. I can't use it for saving throws.
Oh, well,
It's-
there you go.
Oh,
It-
crap. No,
Yeah,
no,
that-
you can.
Well, mine.
No,
But you might be able to.
no,
Do it
no.
for me.
Listen, humans are known to be stubborn and often refuse
No.
to give up, even in the worst odds.
You're fine, Chaz.
When you or a creature you can see that can see you and understand you makes an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you can roll a D4 and add it to their roll with no action required.
Yes,
Right,
we're
I'm-
saying you're fine, Chaz. That's not what we're saying.
I'm saying that my ability does not apply. So
He says you got those D8s. Do you still have
Yeah.
D8s?
yeah, I'll be definitely using inspiration, but
Oh, okay.
I'll take whatever Chaz will give me.
What's your number?
If I can, I'll give them a D4.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah, you
please.
can for sure.
I'll take it.
All right, go ahead and tell me the total when you're done.
All
Am
right.
I rolling
Ready to see some
D4?
force
Okay.
joking, folks.
Shoot.
Okay. Well, I got a 16, but spending an inspiration. I
Six
hope
seems
it's
really
enough. Hope it's enough.
16 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I rolled a D4 so I can add 2 to that.
Oh, I thought I was rolling the D4.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It works either
No,
way.
no. Go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
I rolled better than 2.
Oh, okay. Then I'll shut up.
Oh, but only slightly.
you will find that you
Roll
are
a 3.
lifted into the air,
Okay.
turned around.
That
And
tells us a
facing
lot
her.
about what she. Okay, good. That actually tells me a lot.
And she will say to you, I will give you a choice. One last choice. Either you do this of your own free will, or you do it without your free will.
Oh, hey,
Fine.
listen, man. It's really nice of you to take him off his feet. He's been really tired, so thank you for that so much. But let us chat with him. I'm sure we can convince him to help you out. You know, he just can be stubborn sometimes.
But she will put you down.
Okay.
We'll say before you take any real damage.
All right. Is that the one where you lift it off the ground and they snap your neck?
Yeah, but without the snappy neck part.
Yeah.
No. It was actually, you felt yourself not able to breathe.
Okay.
So, what's your decision?
Fine.
Excellent.
Okay, so you're sending 2 of your guys, and where are we going again?
I will send the coordinates to you now. And she goes and motions towards the clerk there in the front. And you will get a transmission to your data pads of coordinates, not that far away, actually.
Joke's on her. I don't have a data pad.
Well, the other two. And she
So
will.
it's not Havoc Soul.
I know, that's what I'm expecting it to be.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We have to go.
She will say to the clerk as well, and also call in Bickenback.
Bick and Back, that's the name of the people going with us?
Yes. A curious sort, weak minds, but there's brutenesses. Their brute strength is worthy of a cause.
Okay, bye.
No, stay here. And there's this awkward silence.
Why?
Can't go do this mission if we stay here.
Oh, we have to wait for Bickenback to arrive.
Oh, all right.
Can't they just meet us there?
No. She will walk up to Valis and start getting close to you, looking at you, and says, "You're not human, are you?"
And we're just now figuring that out.
I'm going to say she's quiet. I didn't think she needed the force to know that.
She will take her finger and rub it against the eye part of your helmet that covers your eyes
Yeah.
and says, "Curious.
Your homeworld was wiped out.
You had us there for weeks and you never even figured out what my race is?
No, I know your race. I'm just making conversation. Who wiped out your planet?
Hunger.
Hunger, was it? And you, and she turns to Kwai. A curious sort. How come you don't want people to know that you were Jedi?
Did I know
Oh, I
this?
thought-
That he was a Jedi?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I think it's kind of obvious he was a Jedi.
Well,
Why, you're a Jedi?
No, you know he has force powers, and she
You're a
didn't say it with
Jedi.
certainty. Actually, you did hear a kind of inflection in her voice, kind of curious what you are.
we found ourselves suddenly on a planet where we could have been surrounded by enemies. I thought it would be prudent to play it safe.
So you're not. Are you a Jedi?
I don't think I am yet.
That's an honest answer, right?
Yeah. I mean, I my character hasn't been through any of the Jedi trials or anything like that.
Curious. You know, there's a potential for another type of power, one that you could take.
Yeah,
you're
but
interested.
I'm not really interested. I'm
And
not really.
all you have to do is call
Thank
her
you, but
master.
no.
I go
Or
by
actually,
mistress.
And then eventually you'll see two Trandoshans walk up. They scan their card they have on them. Looks like a metal chip of some sort. They put it in the pad outside. They put their hand on the pad, and the door opens, and they walk in.
So they have to scan at every location that they go to, so they have a, so their manager can make sure they're working.
And they say,
Mistress. Yes, mistress. The other says, we have done as you asked.
Oh, wait, are the Trandoshans the lizards?
"Yep."
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And she says, I have a new assignment for you. Follow them and wipe out the opposition. Yes, mistress, we will do what you say. Yes, mistress, we can do this for you. Please let us do this for you.
You can tell they're not of the right mind. No one really talks like this normally.
Yeah.
And then she says,
Well, off you go.
Nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you, too. Again, I'm sure we'll see more of each other. There is a nice Corvette, I believe is the classification of it. Outside. We will discuss it when you get back with your finished mission.
Yeah.
Toodaloo.
All right.
Okay.
So we get in the car.
"Yep."
Well, we don't
All
have
right.
much of a choice at this point in time.
Yeah, we do.
I'm not sure if all three of us together can take her.
I'm gonna hop in the seat to drive unless somebody objects.
Wait, what car?
Your hover car?
We showed up in a speeder
we
that we're
took the hover car
renting
there?
for the day.
I assumed you
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, I don't want to drive.
You can't even see. No.
Yeah.
With the blind guy driving.
Okay. Once we're down the road, I'm. So who's driving?
I suppose I'll have to.
Wait,
I suppose.
let Bick and back take the front and we'll sit in the back together.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Yes,
I
we'll
like that a
drive.
lot.
We'll get you there quickly.
By the way, who's Bick and who's back?
I
I'm
don't want them
back.
to drive. No,
I'm back.
They don't drive our car. One of us drives our car.
You
No,
will notice
they do not.
Bick.
You just said you don't want to drive.
I don't want to drive. I want Chaz to drive.
Wants
You
me to
want Kwai?
drive. Okay.
You
Yeah.
notice Bick has a large rifle on his back, and back seems to. That's confusing. But Bick has a large rifle on his back. Period. Back has what seems to be like this strange metal large hammer type thing. You can see that it has the servos and such. It's to vibrate. It's a vibro hammer.
Okay. I'm not killing for this bitch. I don't care how much she's extorting us. I'm not doing it.
Wait, are you saying that in your mind?
I'm telepathing that to you guys as
Okay, well,
we're running down the road.
Don't say that in front of the lizard.
So I like your suggestion about sitting in the back seat behind them, so I can shoot them in the back of the head and be done with their fucking asses.
Well, I think this is all in our minds, right? Wait, now, like,
Yes.
They don't have Elon there.
Can we talk as much as we want for the
Yeah,
moment?
yeah.
Yeah,
You will have.
Well, yeah,
a
no.
decent bit of time.
Listen, this
But
lady's nuts.
she's-
I don't want to work with her, but we got to come up with a
If-
plan. We can't just go willy nilly.
If she recognizes us
She
from
does.
that and knows exactly what we're doing, knows that I've got a secret of some kind, even though I haven't revealed it yet, she's gonna know if we tap her 2 boys.
Listen, we got to come up. We should use some of our people from the Nova Blades to help us.
I forgot to mention this, so I'll just mention it now. One of the Bick says, "Yes, and if you don't do what you're told," he pulls out a little hollow emitter. "I will tell the mistress," and he puts the hollow emitter back.
Right. I'm just gonna cap these fuckers and then we'll figure it out after that. We're not killing
I
for her.
really don't think that's a good
Whoa,
idea.
whoa.
Well, killing
You're the
for her
one.
is
You're,
not
all right, you've already acted recklessly once today and put our lives in danger. Just settle down there, Valis.
Yeah,
Or
seriously.
we're gonna kick you out,
Seriously.
give you over to her ourselves.
Oh, really? Well, I'm not killing for her.
Well, we're not either, but we got to come up with a good
we
plan.
don't
not just-
necessarily. We don't. We got to get there first.
Listen, these two are really dumb. We can like fool them somehow and then come up with a plan.
Well, I think we're in a rock and a hard place. I think we either walk away and go to the Kai, and he's the better deal, or we're stuck murdering for this woman.
I agree. We can't murder for her.
So
Well, Les,
We-
can you any of you guys use your powers to get that transmitter away from them?
Hey, Tipsy Flipper, thank you for subscribing, a resub. In fact.
hey,
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, he is
don't-
trying to be a murder hobo.
No, I'm not.
I know,
I just don't want to kill for like.
Can you get the transmitter away from them so they
For 3
can't
months,
tell
by
her?
the way. So thank
I
you
could
for
do
that.
one of them. I can't do both.
Wait, the only one of them has it, right?
Yeah,
The holographic transmitter.
but I'm not
Greg?
sure. Powerful
Yes,
to
only
overdo-
one of them showed it to you, anyways.
Yeah, but we'd have to do both of them. We can't just do one.
Well, I'm saying we should get the transmitter away first, so then while we take care of them, they can't do anything. Transmit.
Maybe
Right.
What if we get there, tell them to stay in the car because we want to try and handle it ourselves.
They're probably not going to go along with
in,
that.
create a ruckus, come back out, say that they're dead, and then tell those other guys that they have to get off planet ASAP.
Hey, can you do that sleeping thing again? Put them to sleep.
I was just thinking about that. It only does 5d8 hit points worth. So if they have 25 hit points or more, it may not work. It'd be a gamble.
And if it didn't work, would they know you were doing something?
I don't know.
They probably
I could try to.
would.
Okay, probably would.
If
By
they're
the
not
way,
terribly
from the
intelligent,
we have the
wondering if I could
coordinates,
try to
right?
coerce
Yeah,
them.
you do have the coordinates.
So don't we know where are we going? Can we figure out where
Yeah.
we're going?
You have it on your datapad, yeah. You know exactly
Okay,
where
so
you're
let me
going.
look. Where are we going?
You're heading outwards a bit out of the city. It's still within the urban area. Things start getting a bit more spread out, and you're going to what looks to be a building in a sector of buildings that look to be abandoned. This looks to be kind of a place that was populated at some point and has moved on.
So it's
And-
not any of the places we've learned about from Kai or anybody else
No.
on maps.
No, it
Greg,
seems to be
I-
specifically a place that is not in use.
I have a question, Greg.
Hmm.
So Cloud Mind only does 5d8 hit points.
Yeah.
I have Action Surge, and I can trigger it with 2 force points at the second time. If I were to go bing bing with it, could I guaranteed get the guy? Could I stack that way potentially? Because I know, like, it doesn't technically work that way in D&D,
Yeah.
but
there's
what-
there's another problem with that is Star Wars 5e. You can't cast more than 1 force power a turn.
really,
Yeah. Unless one
is.
is a at will power.
Oh, well, that might be a problem. Okay, so then I want to roll insight. Are these guys tougher than us? I rolled they probably have fighter levels. I just rolled a 16.
16.
Yeah.
They look tough. They don't look like they stand out in their toughness or anything like that. It's hard to tell because they're very supplicant right now. Like that, you don't see their. You can pretty much tell you don't see their real personality. So it makes it actually harder to judge, if anything.
So, to get the layout, Kwai is driving. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Bicker back next to?
Bick is up front.
And Mac is in the back with us?
Yes, to make it easy.
Are there any seatbelts or restraints?
No.
Okay.
Well,
what if we did this? What if we timed it through our minds where Kwai, slams on the brake so Bick goes flying through the windshield. They go flying out of it, but we leap out right before he does that or something, So
and then you run him over. Oh, wait, hover cart.
Yeah. Oh. Well, but still, we could still have him go flying out of it or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then we can take the surprise on them.
Basically, for that, I would have him roll a probably some type of save, and I'd probably do it based on your piloting skill. So the higher you'd roll a piloting, and that would be their save DC.
But if they have fighter type levels, they're not proficient with dex saves.
Yep.
I'm guessing. Okay, is this something we'll have to pick up next week?
It is probably something I have to pick up next week. I just wanted to have you guys get a plan out, and then.
Well, if we're ready for it, we'll be prepared for the jump. I like this idea. And if one of them takes damage, then I can move in with Cloud Mind and put the dude to sleep. So the guy that has the doohickey, he's in the front, right?
Yeah, it's Bick has it, the one with the rifle.
All right.
Oh, good. Yeah, is there a windshield on this thing?
I didn't think about it. Let me roll for it. Over 10, then yes. Yes, it has a windshield.
Yeah, because land speeders had a windshield, so
yeah,
sure,
yeah. It makes sense.
All right, good. Hopefully he'll go crashing through that. He'll be messed up. And then the transmitter maybe will go flying or something.
Oh, what's all these things going on?
Yeah,
unnamed NPC, Captain Amazing, and also unnamed NPC, Dark Star.
Those are the characters in my Super Knocked Up series. Thank you, Richard.
Oh, nice. Super Knocked Up. Check it out on YouTube, on the channel Super Geeked Up.
Good show.
Okay, so that's the plan, is to do a jolting stop, get him to go try to fly forward, though we'll see what happens with the windshield there. And
all right. Okay, so Chaz, I'm gonna hook you up then with an extra D4 on your piloting check.
You would also know going through a windshield would mean you're probably not gonna get your deposit back.
Not our
Thank
speeder.
goodness, Greg. That's the most important thing here.
Yeah.
Forget about the Sith woman. Darn,
Sure,
man, we
everybody's on the
lost
same
our
page.
deposit.
With 30 grand in credits in the bank, we can buy a new speeder. We can buy
Okay,
a new speeder.
I'm making note about the deposit.
We should have a scene like that. If we survive this, we show up like all almost dead, and the guy's like, "Oh, you're not getting your deposit."
Okay, I'm just gonna mark the ship off. We're never getting the ship. Let's.
Do you ever see that show where they rented a car and then took it to like a demolition derby, and then
That
took
would
the
be
car
Jackass.
back? Oh, was that Jackass?
That was Jackass. Yes.
I felt so bad for the.
Oh, thank you, Scorpio. Thanks.
Well, they had the budget for it, and they went to a low-end car lot.
Yeah, that was mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Plan.
I mean, wait a minute. You said we can't run them over, but a speeder can smash into someone.
Oh yeah,
right?
especially if they're not prone.
Yeah. Ooh.
Chaz, is there any way for Chaz?
That's what I was thinking. If
Chaz
we could,
to stay in the car, somehow brace himself, or no? There's no restraints at all.
No, you're braced for it. So I would have you roll a save too, but you get advantage because you're waiting for it.
I know what's coming. So yeah, if I'm still very concerned for trying to off these guys. She knows so much about what's going on. I'm afraid if we
we're not necessarily going to kill them. We're just going to take them out of the action for right now.
I have a question about.
Instantly going to make a huge enemy.
What we already have.
She's our enemy anyway. She tortured us for weeks.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
the
we already
emoji's
have an
gone.
enemy.
This woman's she's a terrible person. We need to stop her.
Yeah, only one of us is getting off this planet alive. her or us as one group.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what? Which one?
One group.
Yeah, I have a fundamental question about how speeders work in your universe, Greg.
Okay.
Considering this is thousands of years prior to modern tech in Star Wars, so you know how like in the original you would see the fuzzy effect under the car because they didn't have good special effects, but that's probably represents how it works, right?
Yeah, sure. There's like a little heat
This is
wave.
a pulsar field.
If this is anti-gravity or a primitive version of anti-gravity, is it a counter force or is it is an opposing force or is it a canceling force?
So I always took it as a special material that is not affected by gravity or something like that.
Well, obviously, because the power consumption for that stuff would be ridiculous. But this is not the modern age. This is in the past, right? So, if we were to run over them, would they be shoved onto the ground violently because of the counter force of anti-gravity?
I would say it's based on what I've seen in the movies. It'd be a canceling force because you don't, when their speeders go, you don't see like a whole bunch of things being blown away and stuff like that.
Right, but this is 5,000 years in the past.
We don't. Well, so it's better in the past.
No, the thing is, like technology.
Well, it could be actually because things are junky.
The technology in the modern series is not that much better than technology in the past. It's like incrementally
it actually gets worse.
In some ways, it's worse. Like, and I think KOTOR 2 actually establishes why to some degree because the Sith and the Jedi are both wrong and will both always be at conflict. They put the whole world at conflict for so long that it makes progress hard.
So there's no innovation. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to be clear because, like, that could be a hell of an advantage to running them over.
I mean, you could definitely, but
if they stand up, you can ram right into them.
Oh yeah, and it would be a piloting check basically to try to your attack would be a piloting roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Chaz, you could do some cool like swipe outs and like hit him with the back of it or swing the thing around.
If only you had Lady now.
Lady! Damn it, we need to start taking Lady everywhere.
My piloting isn't bad. I've got +2 to my piloting.
Yeah.
We gotta start using Lady though.
Hey, Greg, I have taken the effort in my game, which is compatible with this game, of figuring out how much ramming damage is based upon speed of a vehicle. Yes, I could be more than happy to provide that chart to you.
Yeah, why not? That'd actually be useful.
Okay.
Ooh, did I miss something? No. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, then we'll pick up here next time. The plan will be enacted. You're just going to slam on the brakes, right? You're not planning to, like, hit something?
Well, Jeff and I were almost kind of thinking that if they got thrown forward, as soon as they hit the ground, I should put it back and forward and try to run over them. And I think Valis is thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
he's going to hit the brakes.
Jeff
has
suggested that we should jump out of the car.
Okay.
We're going to do the Star Trek in sync thing, where we move with the vehicle.
Everybody move to the right. Oh God, I messed up.
Which we were not a thing. Yeah. So if the two of us are prepared for it, we could leap out of the car and get them, and they'll be vulnerable.
Whoa, what just highlight? Oh, look at that. Check out Super Geeked Up. Also check out Miniature Dragon.
Yes.
MiniatureDragon.com. There's the other one for Woody.
Lots of cool comics.
Yeah. Lots of cool webcomics.
Come back next week. The Silver's still alive.
Do you have a guest lined up for next week, Jeff?
No, I was going to ask you actually.
Oh, you were?
So I'll ask you right now. Hey, are you free?
Probably. I think so. I'll have to confirm with the AI.
Week, Greg Grimegaris.
I'll have to confirm with the AI, but I think so. Also, real quick, I am going to try to be a good Twitch person and find someone that you guys might like as well, that I can send you to. See if there's anyone good on. I follow a lot of miniature painters. It's kind of what I like to watch a lot of times. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to send you to Darling Creepshow. She does miniature painting. She's doing it right now. And you can watch her do it. She's actually really good at it. So thank you, everybody who joined. Thank you for putting up with all the technical issues. I'll try to get that worked out, especially the one where Woody has to reload every once in a while. That's a weird one.
Yeah, that's weird.
But thank you for watching. Bye, everybody.